So it seems like this latest chapter of Kaiju number 8 things are getting a lot interesting, and we're starting to get more into the lore of kaijus because apparently Kaiju number 10 informed the vice captain and everyone from the base of Division 3 that kaijus has been created, and he was willing enough to spill the beans, but at the cost of working with Vice Captain Horitoshi. And this is very huge because knowing the fact that kaijus has been created by somebody, it makes the whole story and the more of the fact of understanding of why Kaiju number 9 wants to make an era of kaijus, but also too the kaiju that actually inside Kafka's body, like what did he mean by that statement saying, "There, I found you," and then went straight into Kafka's body. So now we're going to get a little bit more deeper into the lore of Kaiju number 8. But in fact, we're going to see a new dynamic duo, which is going to be Hoshina and Kaiju number 10, because Kaiju number 10 wants to team up with Hoshina thanks to the fact of the last battle that they had in the past couple of chapters ago. So a lot of things are going to be stirring up in the next couple of arcs, and this is going to be very great. And we're going to see a new power up with Hoshina, because now since he's incredibly strong, this is going to be really exciting to see. So in the beginning of the chapter, we see that Kaiju number 10 has awakened from his battle from that he had in the past couple of chapters. And so while he's waking up, he's demanding and he really wants to talk to Horshina, because Horshina is the most worthy person that he's willing enough to go ahead and talk to. He didn't want to talk to any of the scientists from the Division 3. So all of the Division 3 scientists, they all came up to go ahead to speak to Horshina. And Horshina, while he was training, he was listening to the pleas of the scientists because they were saying that Kaiju number 10 wants to really talk to you. So he agrees and he's going to go get ready to go ahead and talk to Kaiju number 10. So while in the meantime, the rest of the other scientists, they're analyzing Kaiju number 10, and they are actually surprised that Kaiju number 10's power level is a 5.7, which is really high. And they are really amazed that Kaiju number 10 has survived, because thanks to the fact that he only has his head and his spinal cord. But their only fear is that he will be able enough to regenerate. But thanks to Mina explaining, saying that his core is too damaged, he won't be able to do that. So while that's happening, Horshina actually entered the room and he goes face to face with Kaiju number 10, and Kaiju number 10 starts to yell, and this roar was so powerful that you can hear throughout the whole building. The rest of the scientists, they were in shock and fear, and they were just sweating thanks to how powerful the scream of Kaiju number 10 was. But the only person that was really unfazed were Horshina, and he even says, "Keep it down, dumbass." And that really did impress and make Kaiju number 10 laugh, because he was just like, "I knew the swordsmen like you are like no other." So Horshina is just telling Kaiju number 10, was like, "All right, let's just cut to the chase." He was just like, "Do you know this kaiju?" And he was like, "Do you know any information? So spill it out, because I need information, because we're going to go ahead and we're going to kill this bastard," which was a picture of Kaiju number 9. So Kaiju number 10, he looked at the picture and he was just like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Sure, I will tell you. I don't mind telling you all the secrets, because I was created by them after all." And then everyone was in shock, because when they heard the news saying that Kaiju number 10 was created by another kaiju, or who is this them? That's going to bring out a whole lot of questions in the next coming chapters. But Kaiju number 10, before he starts spilling out the whole organization of kaijus, he says, "In one condition, let me out and fight with me." And everyone's just in pause, and they're just like, "Wait, what are you saying?" Kaiju number 10 explained, saying his reasoning why he wants to fight with Horshina, because he can tell that the bodysuit is made out of kaiju materials and bones and flesh. So he decided that I only want to be dissected and only be used by this man, Horshina, because he's worthy enough to be able to fight by side with him. Because of the fact that your body and your ability to go ahead and fight during battle is just like how I am. The blood is keep pumping every time we fight opponents. The bloodlust. It doesn't matter who we're fighting against. Humans, kaijus, anybody that is our opponent, we are ready to go ahead and do battle no matter what. We always try to be the best as we can be. So he was just considering saying that with your mindset and your ability and my power, we will be an awesome tag team. So he was just like, use me and then I will be able enough to go ahead and assist you. He was just like, I have no reason to lie because look at my condition. And Horshina is just like, what happens if I do let you in and next thing you know, you take over my body? And Kaiju number 10 is just like, it's not going to be like that, because after our battle, it was like a dream come true. He was just like, I am very pumped to go ahead and continue battle with you. So Horshina's like, I'm going to go ahead and think about it. So while he's thinking about it, all the scientists are telling him that it's a bad idea. But Horshina's just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through with it. He tells Mina. Mina's just like, all right, I'm going to tell the headquarters. And so while Kaiju number 10 is waiting on Horshina's answer, Horshina comes back and he says, I will do it, but at least in one condition. And Kaiju number 10 is just like, okay. He's like, you ain't going to be using me. I'm going to be using you. And that's just how the chapter ends, because we go into the, I guess, the next arc, which it says Kaiju number 8, episode 6. And it seems like things are going to get a lot of interesting, because Kafka, if he continue using his kaiju powers, then he will be permanently be a kaiju. And then we are also get a notification that kaijus are being created by either kaijus or other beings. And then not only that too, but the new dynamic duo of Horshina and Kaiju number 10. This is just going to be all crazy, man. I can't wait to see what's going to happen eventually in the further series of Kaiju number 8. And this is what is going to be the huge turning point. So other than that, let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this chapter. What was your favorite moment? Let me know down in the comment section. If you guys do have any other like suggestions or theories, let me know. And if you guys do like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and remember, always be decent. This is the Monto Man, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful day and be safe out there.